two hosts, but the only one that's here right now. Miss Diana will be joining us any moment, I hope. Anyways, welcome to the show. We don't have a lot planned. It's the Christmas, time. Hey, no, there we go. Okay. She says she's having a hard time connecting. I saw her come in, but then she disappeared. Um, so who knows? Volume is low. Let me see if I can help on that. I'm not sure why that would be. Hang on, let me check the cam mic thing. Camera audio. I see Diana in the back room. I don't know if she's going to join us or if she's just having a connection issue. Hang on, she could add herself, but I'll add her. She's muted.
There. Hi. That was so weird. It was.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me okay?
I hear you pretty good.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Okay. So we're in.
I don't know what that's about.
What's that?
I said Rick can barely hear us.
Oh. That's weird.
I'm checking our mic levels right now. Let me see. Yours is automatically adjusted. I'm going to turn yours up. Say something.
Say something.
Yeah, you sound significantly louder.
Well, I do have. I have my mic right next to my thing.
Could you use a pronoun there? What thing?
My face. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So what's happening?
Well, it's the Christmas crunch. I think we're all feeling it. I have a lot of feedback on my mic. I don't know why.
Oh, I know what's going on. You guys
Wow.
can you actually hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
I don't know how you can hear me. Oh,
Why?
it must be going through my phone. Because I had the wrong mic hooked up. Hang on. Yeah, that's exactly what it did.
What did it do? Now I hear you perfectly.
Yeah, it was going through the telephone microphone.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Do you have the phone on? You're going through your phone?
Well, I used the phone for the camera.
That's true.
Just because I don't have it on doesn't mean it's not ready to go.
Right. Okay.
So what's happening?
It is 2 days before Christmas, or yeah, 2. Well, before Christmas Eve, I must say.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm crazy. I don't know if the rest of the world is running crazy trying to get stuff done and whatnot. But I sure am. So that's been happening. I finished my course. Yay, go me. I'm sorry. Finished my course. I have got an A in it. I was very happy about that. My professor said that my marketing plan is ready to be accepted by any publisher that might be interested if I went that route. So I don't think I'm going that route, but in any case, here
So would you say you learned something?
I did learn a lot, actually. It was a very informative class. I learned a ton about publishing and different kinds of publishing, like independent, traditional style publishing, all of that stuff. So I thought that was really good. Let's see. And I learned that I actually learned where to go, like the different kind. Like I just learned the whole process of how to get your work published from a traditional publisher, and if that's not your thing, then the other ways that you can do it.
What, like independent, like we already do?
Yeah, pretty much like that.
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed it. You know. So
Well,
what's
it's a
been going
good
on
thing.
with you? Because you have been a little bit in a El Crabble mood, I think.
I'm just in a funk. End of year. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got to do better. I know that's a.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like a woke thing. We've got to do better, but I'm not talking about how we treat people. I'm talking about promotional.
Right. You know, no, I get it. It's gonna happen. We've learned a lot. We have learned a lot, you know. And I think that moving forward, there are going to be some, I want to say, good changes um, coming up. So
We
yeah,
shall see.
I know you're feeling kind of not thrilled with it, you know.
Yeah, it's just harder for me than it is for you.
Yes, it is. You
I
are
think.
absolutely
I think I
right.
just
No,
go
I
through
agree.
a little differently.
Well, I I just think it is an adventure, you know, and every time we do something, we're going to learn, you know, and there are some things that we did this past year that we decided we're not going to go that route again. And that
Yeah.
was a good thing because we've learned from that, you know, and I'm okay with that. You know, like I said, it's a process. Um, but I am not the one, you know, it's different for me, for you and I, because you put way more heart and soul into your projects, into your characters. And it's not that I don't appreciate them. I obviously
No, no,
do,
I'm not trying to say that.
you know. Um, but I I don't know. I just, you know, I feel maybe I'm more even keeled confident that we are going to get to where we need to be and to where we're supposed to be. So yeah, I think that would is where I'm sitting with at that little bit. But we are a little I am actually discombobulated because as I stated a few moments ago, I you know, have been going busy. Work has been super busy because I work with children. We've been doing extra um comic extra I'm reading comics. I'm like, oh yeah, no extra Christmas stuff and things like that. So
I did extra Christmas stuff today. I went crazy.
yes, you did. You actually went. Came home and he was like a little kid, like a little Santa elf that he's not. And he seriously went Christmas shopping for me. He did not have a list.
Yeah. Well, you
He had
cornered
no
me. I had to do
idea.
it that way.
I know. I just forgot. I was busy at work. I told you.
No, you were trying to make me look bad.
I doubt that whatever you went and bought is going to make you look bad. I hope.
No, but I mean, if I had waited on your list, you might not have gotten shopped for.
This is true. I
Yeah.
have no idea. He had no direction for me except one item, and it was a bathrobe.
Yeah, and I bought 3 different sizes because I wasn't sure what size you took.
Yeah. So he did what I thought was a very creative way, not surprising, to make sure that he got the right one for me
Well,
for
because if
Christmas
you
morning.
don't, that stuff comes back to haunt you because you go back to get it and it's sold out while you were walking away. You know.
Right? Is
So
that
yeah.
how you shop?
Well, sometimes you got to think ahead.
I know. I know. So tonight's show is the show before Christmas. Next week's show will be the end of the year Hero Shack Press 2021, and we'll be featuring
We'll
a
have to do a
few.
year in review.
Yeah, basically a year in review. So we'll have I think, a little bit more content than we have right now.
What are you saying? We don't
Um,
have a lot of content right now?
no, we really don't have a lot of
Oh
content right
no!
now.
What are we gonna do? Did you come up with anything for the fact of the night?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You did?
No,
Oh, because I didn't do anything for it.
you didn't do anything for what?
For fact of the day or fact of the.
No, I didn't do. No, I'm sorry. I'm no. I was gonna say the one big thing that I'm very excited about is I got a present in the mail. I'm the one who ordered it. It's in my name.
Yeah.
So I got this really cool present in the mail, and I
You know your camera's
didn't
off,
have
right?
time. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to present it yet. I was giving it a little bit more time, but I was trying to set it up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So Rick is over here talking. He's below. We're still Michael. He's got a great idea for the promotion. I am so into doing the crossover. This is with his character, correct, Christopher?
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, yes. In fact, she did not, so I don't know what he's responding to. So instead of doing a video of me opening this amazing package, I thought I would just open it here online. I have a nail file. I'm very excited about it. And I think there has been numerous amounts of people opening this wonderful package. So I probably should turn my camera on.
Well, yeah, if you're going to do it on, yes, you should.
Should I do it now? Should I do it now, or should I wait a few more minutes?
It's up to you, babe. It's your unboxing.
Well, yeah, I know, but
do you want to wait?
Yeah, we can wait a little bit.
Then I would wait if I were you.
Well, we only have 2 people watching. Nah, they can watch it in rerun though, right? I mean,
yeah, that's where most of our views come from.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so let me go back here. Are you going to come on camera with me too?
No.
Why? Oh yeah, you're a hot mess today.
I am not a hot mess. I'm just
listen.
Hot, period.
I have to go live in 15 minutes. Who said that? There, yay. Okay. All right. So guys.
Oh, Pops is going live in 15.
Yes, I know. Okay, here it is. This is my package. You ready? Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
Hey, don't dox us! Don't dox us! The label.
Okay. All right. So here it is.
Oh, geez.
I didn't even think of.
They can scan that barcode, babe.
Oh, they can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to get my trusty, because I am Demo Diana, nail file, to open this lovely little gold seal. You see it? I'm all nervous now, Chris. Thanks. You should have walked me through this before I started it. Okay, I'm going to saw it.
On opening a box?
You can't really see it. I'm trying not to look at the
contents.
Yeah, pretty much. And then there's more. There's more. Well, I was trying to show it. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just kind of cutting it like that. But I got to be very careful.
Yeah, because it would be a long ride to the hospital.
Yeah, it would be. But now Chris makes me so nervous, you guys. He's like, oh, you're going to cut it. You're going to break it. I'm like, oh, my gosh.
That's not what I said.
You did, too. You made me all nervous now. All right, so I'm going into the other end now. See right here? I'll give you a little taste of what Demo Diana is like, and you go like that. You get it in there. Okay, I have to put it on the table. I must be safe because, after all, safety is my middle name.
Where are your safety goggles?
They're over here in the corner.
How come you're not wearing them?
Because this is not like that kind of a job, honey.
Are you certain?
It's a box, for crying out loud. It's an amazing box. I really didn't want to cut the seal either because I think the gold seal was really cool. I'll find a place in my office to put it. All right, guys. So you did a fantastic job. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, she's broken through the cardboard box now.
Listen. Yes, but a handy dandy sharp nail file works too.
It's a nail file. It's not even a knife.
Oh, look at this, you guys! Look at him! He is so cute. Look, it's even sealed.
Oh my good Lord, honey.
My scissors is over in my gift wrapping table, which is over there. I didn't want to get up because it's so exciting, right, guys? Oh, look at how flipping cute he is. See, I wore red so we'd match. He's my little friend. Hello, Creepster. I'm just kidding. All right, so that is the amazing Creepster doll. And I don't have a youngin to give it to yet, but I will next year, and I'm going to save it. If his parents, if I don't know the gender, he or the baby, if the baby's parents. If not, he's going to sit in my office. He is, and he's soft, you guys.
Yeah.
He's so soft.
He's made of fabric.
Listen, he's got little piggy toes.
What?
He's got little piggy toes. Look. He's got little, hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to Hero Shack Press. My name is the Creepster. I'm an idiot.
You're gonna get sued. You're gonna get us sued.
Why?
Copyright infringement.
I was playing with it.
Oh, so no excuses, lady.
That was my huge moment. I waited when I found out it came in. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing tonight. So that is the Creepsters. I'm super excited. I got the big package, I do believe, obviously, because I got the doll. And that's coming in, I think, sometime in April. I read the last update. I'm very excited about it. But anyways, that's my Merry Christmas to me. So there you have it.
Congratulations.
Folks. Live.
Yes, you did it.
I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We talked about doing a video, but then it was like going to be too much work. Like we only had one like morning maybe to do it if we did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we didn't do a video.
Yeah, but that's all right. That was fun. I got to open it live, and people can rewatch it. They've seen. I went on Twitter when I got home from work because I don't have access to it at work, and I saw all the cute little Creepster dolls. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to open mine. So thank you guys. So thank you all. Thank you to.
That was cool.
How do you say the author's name? Nasser? Is it Nasser?
Yeah.
Nasser?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Nasser.
Okay, and Stu. We're putting together a fantastic little doll. And of course, Super Asian Fun Toy is the one that actually made the plush doll. They did a great job on that. I actually want to look to them at some point down our career with the Great Cyclopean to perhaps do some things for us. We'll see. So Rick has been commenting on. Yes, I actually am going to put it on the shelf above me with my pink flamingo that my daughter bought me. So Chris was asking about your hair. Chris, do you want to give them an update on your hair and why it's looking the way it's looking today?
It's just growing. It's growing long.
There's nothing like being on a stream with you when you're a little crabby. Just gotta say.
I'm not crabby.
Okay.
Do I sound crabby?
Yep.
Well, I'm not.
Well, it's just growing. Why are you letting your hair grow? I was hoping for a little more content than that. Like it's just growing.
Well, because that's what it does. It grows. Unless I cut it. And I haven't cut it, so it's still growing.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't even take it.
What can't you what?
Why? So you cut it. You
Yes.
let it grow until you cut it. And then what do you do with it when you cut it?
I donate it to children in need. Children who don't have it.
This is true. So like children with cancer or children with other, very life-threatening illnesses that lose their hair.
Well, yeah.
And I got to tell you guys, he has the most beautiful hair ever. It's thick and it has a beautiful wave to it. I'm very envious because I do not have that kind of hair. And right now it is in that unruly stage. Chris, can you show everybody again what you look like tonight?
Are you serious?
Come on, honey. Yes. Okay. Look at how cute he looks. He's been working hard all day. And he actually went Christmas shopping, so he's really frazzled. But I'm sorry. Oh, honey, you look so there he is. There's my Chris that I know. Hi. Look at him with his dark background.
That's because I didn't want to run the media thing behind me.
I see this.
Yes.
Hello, Jerry. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I think it was yesterday his birthday was. I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah. Really cool. Yeah.
So we were just picking on Chris a little bit because of his wild hair day, which is okay. Everybody can have a wild hair day. I have them all the time. We did the unboxing, Terry. I got my Creepster doll, and we did the unboxing live here. I used my handy dandy nail file as a knife, and it worked out very well. And we were just talking about that we don't have a whole lot planned for tonight because, in all honesty, I have been so busy with Christmasing and Christmas stuff and work, and I still have a lot of Christmas stuff to do for my family, that I neglected to find a comic book fun fact. However, the unboxing was not creepy, Rick. Oh my goodness. What was that an unbox? Was that a creepy unboxing? Why was that a creepy unboxing?
Well, you did. It was the Creepster.
Oh yeah. Thank you for helping me with that. I'm like, why was it creepy? What was I doing that was so creepy?
Yeah, I thought you might want a little help there because it was going right over your head.
Totally.
I understand. Mm-hmm.
So I think that next week where our content for the show will be, we'll have it a little bit fuller than it is tonight. We're going to do the year in review, right?
Do you think it will be?
Yeah, we'll have the year in review going on. You're supposed to be Do you know how many times you've told me you've been working on a video? Hey, Lorenzo.
I've been working on a lot of videos.
Yep, he's been working on a lot of videos.
Hello, Lorenzo.
And that's why his hair looks the way it does. No.
It looks the way it does because I'm just sexy like that.
Yeah, you are. So we are kind of puttering along tonight, guys. We could actually, Chris, if you want to invite people in, because we don't have a guest, because I didn't invite anybody because I was too busy doing Christmas stuff, and I know.
Yeah, you were telling me something about you don't like people or something, so you're not inviting them.
No.
Okay,
that's not what I said. Oh my God, that's not what I said at all.
I made
Hey,
that
Lorenzo,
up.
I just did the unboxing of the Creepster. He's very cool. He's very soft and cuddly. He might be an addition to my bed, or Chris and I's bed, our bed, but maybe not because I think I want to keep him in my office all to myself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, it does make sense. And that way he's a Creepster, so he'll keep all the creepy things away. Because he himself, now, yeah. I haven't read the book and I don't know anything about his character. Like, he's a character in the book, correct?
Oh yeah, he's a character, all right.
Okay, so in the book, I envision him to be, kind of a little fresh, but not fresh. No, I'm going to show you guys the Creepster again. So he's sitting with me because it's Christmas time. Wait, I got to pick him up. Here he is. Here he is. I have a problem with some humans, yes. But Creepster is now going to be my friend. Look at how cute. And guys, I'm showing the guys that just joined. I noticed that he's got the cutest little piggy toes. You see him? If I get the right angle. That one's kind of sticking up. Like he bumped
They're
it
adorable.
Or something.
Yeah.
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 I really, really do like him. And I'm very impressed with the quality of the actual plush. His hair right here, guys, is super soft. Like really, he's very soft. And he's super cute. I can't believe he's aggressive because I think he's aggressive in the story, isn't he?
Well, I think it depends on the circumstances.
Right. So maybe
I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, so I don't really know, but in my mind, my little Creepster, I think I'm going to name him Charlie. Charlie the Creepster. I'm big on names like that. So I think his name is going to be Charlie. And he'll be hanging off. So let's see. Terry said, here's a fun fact. In the 90s, independent publishers got tired of seeing female characters relegated to being part of a team or being an offshoot of a male character. So they decided to change the role of female characters. So that's where it came from. I'm not surprised it was in the 90s because prior to that, I think female characters in comic books were not like the main. They were like, what were they like? Backup girls or starting actresses or whatever you call it, Chris? Help me out.
I think it depends on what you're talking about because X-Men, for instance, Storm got a mohawk and became the leader of the X-Men. and she led the Morlocks as well. And Captain Marvel, when she was a black woman, was leading the Avengers. And
was that in the 90s or before the 90s?
That was in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Pretty sure it was.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how to share the link.
Oh, I know how to share, honey. It's easy.
How do I do the link again so I can, if Terry and Lorenzo and Rick want to come in and chat?
Click invite, copy that link, and then you can paste it into the chat.
I'm looking at invite. Where is it? Oh, I see share.
Right next to it is invite.
I don't have an invite next to it.
Oh, you didn't sign in as you.
Oh, no, I'm in another account. That's why.
All right. I think she just left us, guys. That was kind of quick. There's the StreamYard link, though. She's going to try to figure out how to come in. That's probably why she was having problems when she was trying to log in, but now it's all making a little more sense. Although she did share a screen, didn't she? No, not really.
Did I get into the right one?
I don't know. What are you in now?
Yeah, okay. So I don't know. So I don't know how to do that because I don't think I'm logged in. I made myself an admin on your account, I thought, but I guess I didn't.
No, you did. You used to be.
I know, but I don't know why I'm not in the right account.
Well, Rick's in. So hi, Rick.
Yeah.
Hi,
hello.
Rick.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Give me a second. I will be showing something. I have my OBS on my gaming scene selection, so it's not showing, and I don't have the virtual cam up.
That's all right. You're just kind of a gray guy today. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm great for a bit.
Let the sun shine
with that.
Let the sun shine in.
There we go.
So what else is happening, my love?
Besides Christmas isn't just a few days. I am a huge Christmas fan. I love Christmas. I love being with people that I care about. I love giving things to people and making gifts for people. It's right up my alley. But I must admit, I am getting a little weary. I've been a little lax on posting for the Hero Shack. Simply because we are not in between, but we've ended on a successful note for the Great Cyclopean 3. I am very happy to announce that we did make funding. We're in the process of fulfilling. Yes, Rick, I think that was.
Yeah, I was just going to say, there's not a lot for you guys doing right now except for fulfilling, Cyclopean 3.
Right, exactly. So with that and the holidays, and I just finished my class, I'm very excited that I got an A. So thus far, I've gotten all A's in all my classes that I've taken over the last couple of years. But
I haven't even had to pay for any of those.
No, you haven't.
No, you've done well.
Yes, I'm doing well. But anyway, so I've been busy with that, guys. So I really let my online presence sort of fade out a little bit. Chris too, I think we're just exhausted from the back-to-back campaigns, and we're really doing a lot of thinking and planning for the upcoming year for Hero Shack Press. We have some ideas that we need to just take the time to work on, but we're still here, still kind of muttering along, and I think in 2021, I will definitely make more of my presence will be known, rather me, not Hero Shack, but me.
In 2021?
In the chat. 2022, I mean.
Okay.
Did I mention that I'm Christmasing? Did I mention that I am like doing all kinds of stuff and I'm up till way past my bedtime? And
no, what are you talking about?
Never mind. But Terry, I want to thank Terry for bringing a fun fact of comic book history to the show. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your willingness to jump in and help me out because I really stink. Time to set up a schedule. Terry, what schedule am I setting up? I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I know what he's going to say too. He's right. You need to get busy.
I do.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys that I created the account on Webtoons, right?
Thanks. Yeah, you did. I actually got to find mine that I created mine on and put them up because I found the thing itself, the stuff that I put up, but I can't find the account that I did them in,
Huh.
or I can't log into it.
That's really weird.
Yeah, so it that really
Well, that's good though.
stinks. But,
No, so once you do, make sure you give me the link and stuff.
well, I think I sent you the link so you could view the stuff, the channels,
Right.
the stuff that they did. But
Oh, is that the thing? I'm still waiting for permission on that one, or I'm clicking. I might be checking it under the wrong email account. The way.
well, I did.
Google
No,
has
there was
been
something
confused.
I did for Webtoon. I sent. I'm not sure who I sent for Webtoon stuff, but I also did
Okay.
send something for you guys to look at on Google Drive, which was the 6 pages I've written for the Cyclopean Canadian Shield crossover.
Are you sending it to Hero Shack, the Gmail one that we have for our business?
Well, I think I just put the link in.
Yeah, I got the link. I remember getting the link, and I clicked it. I had to request permission, but I don't know if you've responded to it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Let's do Drive. Oh no, that would have been
Hey, Diana,
Hey, what?
what you eating? Come on.
Now, why
share with
would
us.
you think I was eating anything? What made you give that away?
I can tell.
Okay.
I've been married to you for 17 years.
Okay. I can't see the link in the Great Cyclopean. Or maybe I put in.
So, if you're going to email us anything, our business email is theheroshack@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We will
Well,
put
I
things in
usually just okay. In Twitter, the last thing I sent you a link for was for that document on Google Docs. Little Diana.
What?
So if you look in there, and then
Uh-huh.
Chris, it was like a few things ago after his big thing about.
So is this just
Okay.
your one from you only, right? Not in a group thing?
Yeah, it's just me. I sent you.
Oh
a link
yeah, the
to-
Docs Google. I see it now. I would have never thought. I would have never thought to look there. Okay. Thank you for the point. I'm glad you said something. By golly,
By golly goodness, it's good.
seriously, I would have never known. Like I look, like I see the tweets and stuff come in. But like I said, I really have been that busy with work and Christmassy stuff. So I've been glancing down and I just kind of like.
And just above it, there is a link to my Webtoon stuff. For
All right.
the other link says, "Here's a link to Webtoon, my Webtoons."
All right. Let's see. It says I need access. So.
Okay, I thought I shared.
All right. Let me see.
Oh. Well, do you guys have?
Right.
Do you guys have? Maybe you guys can put the email that you guys use to access.
So what I did was
Google Docs.
I just sent you a request for that particular document using our business email. So you'll get that, I would imagine. That's how that works, Chris. You know how to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, so I wanted to ask everybody, what are you guys doing for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Do you guys celebrate it? Do you do something big? Do you do something little? Do you put your feet up and, not look at, not have family and just kind of look at the TV rather?
No, let me tell you, my wife is going to be inviting people over, so I'm planning on hiding in my office.
He's so bad. He's not even kidding you guys. He really does.
No, he's really not kidding.
Okay, so I just gave you permission to get into that, Diana.
All right, very cool. So tell me, I want to hear. What you guys heard.
Well, it's different usually every year. We don't know. It's just me and my mom. Well, my dad is alive, but he lives up a little bit further north than me with his wife of present. So I don't do much during Christmas nowadays.
Yeah, you just hang out with mom and stuff. Do you guys cook
Yeah,
a
watch
special
TV.
dinner? Do you
Sometimes
watch TV?
not.
Yeah.
Watch TV or watch the net now. Depends,
Yeah. Do you have
It's a
a
little
Christmas tree?
We used to. We don't anymore. We haven't set up a lot for Christmas in a while. It just,
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like Christmas a lot. It's a lot.
Well, it's okay. I mean, there are
Yeah.
some people that just are like, the kids are gone. I don't do it. I, on the other hand, and probably not a surprise to some of you guys who know me, I love Christmas. I do everything Christmas. I'm like the Christmas little crazy person. I have everything.
He is so much
decorated.
fun at Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
And then our apartment's a mess, so setting up stuff for Christmas.
Well, I enjoy it. So, but that's all right.
our first year in this apartment, we set up for Christmas, but after that, it's been like, yeah.
So I don't know if Lorenzo is still here as a Slistaki, and do they even celebrate Christmas? I do know there's quite a few shows going on, so I suspect that we won't get a bunch of people popping in, but figured whoever was here, and Terry, you too, and let's see who else is here that I can see.
I'm here.
Chris, what do you like to do for Christmas?
I like to hide in my office. My wife will have all sorts of people over, and she says they're relatives, but if I don't recognize them, I go in the office.
He's such a liar. All I have is our immediate family, the children, our children.
Yeah, but there's those older people.
Oh my gosh. And hello, Dylan.
What? Yeah, what? You and your wife?
No,
Yes.
she's got these older people she calls family. I don't know who they are.
They're not older people. It's our children. Jesus
No,
was a
even
proud
older than
green
them.
man.
I know our own kids.
Listen.
Uh,
There are some
Listen.
people who celebrate it because of the birth of Jesus Christ. There are
Yes.
some people that celebrate it because it's a lot of fun. And there are some people that don't celebrate it. I celebrate it for both. For Jesus' birth, even though it wasn't technically on that day, we know that. But I also celebrate it because it's fun, and I love to give to my family. I love to give presents to friends and things like that. And Christmas Carol, I love. That's one of my favorite. I tend to watch all the older versions of the Christmas Carol and Miracle on 34th Street. Like tonight after the show, I'm going to go up and put another one on and drive my husband crazy. And yeah, so
You won't drive me crazy. It's fine.
and hello, John. John Dillard. Dillard Draws is out in the audience. there.
Hey.
yes, I see that. And you're right. Some people hate Jesus, and you know what? To each their own. I don't worry about that. I just do my thing and have fun. And yes, I was just curious because I have all men in the chat. So again, I'm the
You know
only
what's funny
female
though?
here.
I
What?
was wished Merry Christmas by an Indian from India, and I was like, I know that these people aren't Christian, so I was like, you celebrate it? And she's like, oh yeah, like because they live here, it would be really weird not to at least partake somewhat in it, which I thought was kind of an interesting point of view because I never thought about it that way. Like if I lived in, I don't know, Canada, I probably wouldn't. Well, I might do Boxing Day. It's not that big of a deal, but I might not, because if it's not
Oh, and
cultural.
I forgot to say my mom says hi to you. She said to say that before
Hey,
it got on.
Mom.
Although she's not watching this out in the living room. She's watching something else.
That would be good. I would be worried if people watched us in the living room. I watch people on YouTube from the living room, and my wife thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah, you are. Hey,
Hey,
Rick. Hey,
yes.
I'm Rick. Sir. I have the document open. I am definitely going to read it.
Hey, Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
Lorenzo, how come you're backstage? How do I let Lorenzo in? He's backstage, honey.
you just let him in, honey.
Where?
You just
Where
click
is
on
he?
them. There, right
he
there.
is. Hey.
Hello,
I just noticed that. I'm
Lorenzo.
so fast
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
I had a question about that Indian family or Indian individual.
Yeah.
So did you mean like that? You knew that individual wasn't Christian?
Yeah, I know that the family
Okay.
is a Hindu family.
Ah, okay, yeah, because there
And,
are like the St. Thomas Christians. I mean, I don't know if St. Thomas really, went to India, but that's part of a kind of a.
Yeah,
they
that's Apocrypha,
do-
isn't it?
Well,
It was in one of the
it's-
Apocrypha
it's-
books?
I think it's in one. Yeah, I think it's in. It's not like in the Apocrypha that you'll like find in, most Bibles. I don't think, but it's in some sort of apocryphal type literature.
Yeah, I believe I've read it. In fact, I've told Diana about it. That's the one where he goes out and gives money to the poor and tells the emperor that he's making him a mansion by doing it that way.
Oh wow, yeah, you probably know more than I do. I just know that like in the Orthodox Church, we kind of we consider Saint Thomas to be the guy who went to India, and he's held in
I
pretty
read a
high
bunch of
esteem
poorly translated
in the
versions
East.
one time. At one time, I lived for that stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, because the East, he's like in the West, you tend to hear like doubting Thomas, but like it's actually quite highly regarded in Eastern, in some of the Eastern churches.
Right.
See, he wasn't doubting Thomas. He was verifying Thomas.
Yeah, he was actually using what do you call that? The empirical.
Evidence.
Trust but verify.
Yeah. I mean, before they even really had like modern science, he was like just. Didn't he actually touch? Did he touch Christ's wounds? Or?
Yeah.
No, he didn't touch him. Christ just showed him to him, and he said, "My Lord, my God."
Yeah, that's actually, that's the declaration of faith right there. My Lord, my God.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's.
But I was going to say for that little bit of a script, get Chris to look at it too, Diana. And when Chris can get some time, I'd like to get together with him. Because I want to flesh out. I have an idea who the villain on his side can be.
Yeah.
Because I want to get writing it, because I think we could do a great promotion with a crossover between us. Maybe early, like March or April.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it out.
I'm going to be a part of the whole process as well. I'm sure you know that. I'll be doing the
of course. Between you and me with marketing.
I think it's definitely I think it's definitely doable. I am laughing at Terry. Brother, I love you. I swear to God, you crack me up. Diana, you will be visited by 3 spirits tonight, and they will teach you the true meaning of comics. Expect the first one.
The comics of past, the comics of present, the comics of future.
I am learning a lot about comics, so that's so funny. I'm sitting here talking, and I look, the chat came up. I'm sorry, but yeah, Rick, I'm excited about the project because, in all honesty, I realized this the other day that I keep talking about. Yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to make that poem for Great Cyclopean. Yes, I'm actually going to make my poetry track. Yes. I haven't done nothing. I'm sitting here going, I'm getting on Chris for like doing things or not doing things, and I should be the one that needs to be kind of pointing the finger back at me. You know, when you point a finger at somebody, you got 4 fingers pointing back at you. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, and the great thing is, in my campaign a couple of years ago, I made over $2,000. So, and that's not to brag or anything, but I feel better if I'm on a project, bringing them and emailing them, say, hey, I've got this project I'm on, and saying, hey, you want to come take a look at it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that way, if I'm on this project, I can try and bring them all over to your project to get a look at.
Right. Yeah.
And then hopefully they will, cling on to the Great Cyclopean as well as, Canadian Shield.
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to think of some ways to make him a little wider, not
Yeah.
like size wise, but you'll see in the coming months. We've got a
Yeah.
couple of ideas that we may or may not do, so I can't really say them yet.
Mhm.
But we're kicking around it. And I'm not talking about the crossovers. I'm talking about within his own
Yeah.
individual title.
Right. Right.
Killer says currently verifying finger statement. I'm not sure what that means. I think I know what it means, but
He verified the finger statement. Oh, that's funny. You guys make me laugh. I'm telling you, it's so funny.
So this may be asking for a plot spoiler, but is that villain by any chance a human?
what?
Because
What?
that'd be very compelling.
What for the crossover?
Yeah, yeah. Cause
Could be,
you don't
but
have, you don't
there
have
could
to
be
say. You know,
there
I
could be
don't need-
non-humans in this crossover.
I really do think that humanity is like a very big threat. You know, I mean, one of the biggest threats facing us nowadays.
Yeah, it's humanity.
That's just my opinion.
No, that's true though. We're pretty hard on ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and on the world and on each other.
Well, I haven't read the script, so I don't really know anything about what premise he started with. Rick is, sort of started with, and I think, like I said, I think that's definitely it's going to be an interesting project, especially for me, because even though Chris and I edit and whatnot, he really does all the writing.
Me,
And, yeah,
me.
you do all the writing. You're the one that I just read through it and go, what? Hello, Eagle.
Yeah, this project, I think I'll probably do the writing. Chris do all the drawing.
Yeah.
Well, most of the drawing, because I was thinking we could both do a cover.
Mhm.
Two alternate covers. From
Right.
because we're both on the project. We're both for both of our companies.
Right.
So I think that would be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm excited to review what you have so far.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I was just welcoming. I was going to say hello to Eagle. Welcome to our
Oh, hey,
Crazy.
Eagle.
Creed's
Hey,
crazy
Eagle.
Christmas stream.
Yeah, it is pre, isn't it?
Yeah, it
A
is.
couple more days, that'll be out of the way. Then it'll be on to New Year's.
Yeah, well,
And then
might
it'll be on to
actually-
Valentine's.
Yeah.
Yes, Valentine's.
God.
Valentine's is always rough for me.
Well, or here in Canada, we have Family Day as well.
Yeah.
What? What's that? What's that?
I don't know exactly. It's called Family Day.
That is actually I'm surprised in a country as woke as Canada that the Family Day hasn't been replaced by like Communism Day or something.
Careful now.
Just joking. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Rick's going to go into some great detail after the show about like one of the times that Canada kicked our ass.
Oh my God. Like I said, yeah. But I will.
Canada is a beautiful country, though. I wish I could spend more time there. In fact, I just got like one of those. What do they call that? An enhanced ID. No, I
Yeah.
think
Oh, did
that's
they really?
like I know it's like, there's some debate. I mean, it used to be like everything was like just like the state issued ID, and there was just one ID when
Right.
and now there's all these different kinds of IDs, but supposedly with this kind of ID, I can go across the border.
Right.
It's supposed to work as a passport.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, no, that-
I want to have my name tattooed to my arm so that can be my ID.
have you heard that they actually are talking about like having microchips?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
That one I
yeah,
won't allow.
I
I can't do that.
Well,
I'm not
that's
going to do that.
That's been talked about for years.
Yeah. It's just that. I've
It's
I've
just
heard
they
about
might
like,
do it
people
this
doing
time.
that so they can get into like some fancy club or something, but it sounds like this could. Some people want to expand this to some other stuff. That
Oh yeah, they want to squeeze out the unvaxxed.
yeah,
It's
I
just
didn't want to.
another pressure.
I didn't want to go into details because it could get.
Yeah, but I mean that's what it is. It's just more pressure against people who haven't been vaccinated.
Yeah, so that's the thing is that it makes it really difficult for people like myself who I have some serious health issues where I'm immunocompromised, and so I have to be very careful and say, well, I got the booster, but then be careful and say, well, I'm not trying to dictate to people what to do with their lives either.
Well, and you also have to be
People
careful.
will think,
But you also have to be careful because we know that the vaccine isn't 100% effective at keeping infection away. So
no, it isn't.
you still have to be cautious. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I even wear a mask still, but this is because of my own health issues. I don't want to go into too much detail.
I wear one every day, bro. I work in an environment where I have to, and you get used to them. They suck, but you get used to them.
Yeah, my fear is that people are just gonna. I've heard of people being singled out just for wearing a mask, because I don't know. It's kind of odd, but
well,
it's probably happened both ways.
Yeah,
I know people have been singled out for not
that
wearing.
as well too. I know that. I mean, I see that on Twitter, people being singled out, taking photos of people who don't wear a mask. I just don't want people to think that I'm trying to be preachy about this. Where it's just in my case, it's just I can't really risk.
I don't know anybody here who thinks you're preachy. At least, maybe out there in the wild world, but. Yeah, you're safe here.
Looks like
your wife accidentally left again.
Oh dear Lord, honey.
So what does Rick have on the screen?
Oh, hey, Mike. She tried to bring Mike in and got rid of herself. This is a page from Canadian Shield number 2. Been coloring it over on Rumble.
Who drew that?
Efren Crespo.
Sorry, I like your show, Diana and Chris.
No, it's fine. This is really an open mic night the way it's going because we didn't come with any particular plans tonight.
Except for my unboxing.
Yes, we did that.
Which was creepy.
It was creepy. It wasn't creepy. So while we were chatting, I wanted to go give some love over to the Indie Bolt show, and I popped over and said hi to everybody, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
And said, I'll check with them later. But I just wanted to say hi because that's one of the things I really want to do is I really want to, remember I was saying it earlier, whoever was listening, that I wanted to make a bigger social presence. Thanks, Chris. Mm-hmm. And I have full support of Chris, as you can tell, as he burped.
How'd you know that was me?
Because your whole thingy lit up.
Oh, darn.
I could recognize it was Chris just by the sound of his belch.
Darn.
Yeah, same here. Dillard says, "Be quiet, Pastor Sleepsack."
Yeah.
I was trying to be sneaky.
Oh, was that Vic's show? Is Vic streaming now?
No, that Pops.
Oh, it's Pop show. Okay.
No, it's not. The show that I was just on was Indie Bolt. It was Lola. Lola streaming.
Oh, okay, but Pops was on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, it's hard to be sneaky, Chris. It's hard to be sneaky when you got that ring that pops up when you talk. Unlike me, I don't have anything because I have something showing on my screen. But then everybody knows my voice.
Which of the Lolas was this? Because there's a couple. Lola the Indie Princess.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. She does a good show. I don't think I had heard of her before you went on. Before you two went on that show, I don't think I had heard of it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I forget who told me about it. Somebody told me.
It's an excellent show. I mean, I haven't seen it that many times, but I always enjoyed what I've seen of it. It actually promotes comic books, which
they do. You're right.
It seems like the shows that I would expect to promote comic books And I guess people, don't always feel like we're talking. They end up like focused on us more on entertainment.
Yeah. Like movies, big time. That seems to be the big alternative.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did anybody see Matrix this week?
No. Well, I can't go to theaters.
Oh,
or more accurately, I can go to theaters. They just won't let me in.
Right.
Wow. So
Sorry to hear that.
people, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's the life of the unvaxxed.
So I don't know. I only saw the first Matrix film, and I was kind of surprised at how many they ended up making that I didn't see. I mean, I knew that there was at least one. Hey, Mike.
Hello. Had to step away from the computer. That's why I had to turn my camera and mic off for a moment. Hey, guys. Sorry you were on, so I had to come on and say hi.
Hello.
Yeah. You may have noticed I haven't had any episodes on this week because I'm taking these last 2 weeks off for rest and recuperation, just in case you guys were wondering. Last week I kind of noticed I was feeling kind of run down. I was still here and I'm a bit sick, so
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just have a cold. It's just a cold.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, though, Mike. Is just to take a couple weeks off and refuel yourself.
I took a few months off.
Well,
I did that a couple of
Mike,
occasions,
because even one of my regulars pointed out, like going basically a full year, 5 nights a week, constantly new content can really push anybody to.
Yeah, and you're right.
Oh yeah,
I know what you mean. Aren't you the main person or the only person a lot of the time?
Well, yeah, on my channel, yeah. I host my own show. Well, okay, and as you guys know, Monday through Thursday, I do basically a niche newscast where I go over articles and like Bounding in Comics or Critical Blast.
Yeah.
I go over like niche type news topics, news articles. And on Friday, I usually have, one of my mods back with me to do the historical comic retrospect.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, but that would take a lot of energy out of a person there.
And even in the prep for the show, a lot of times, because just the 2 hours I do the show, that's not the whole thing.
No, you do a lot of research.
Well, yeah, because basically, so I watch my own little Tsunami block from 2 to 4 in the afternoon my time, right? And then usually at 4 or just after, that's when I'm starting to look up information, like looking up my historical stuff, the this day niche history stuff, and then I'm going to like all of the different sites I go to for the main news stories to research all that. Then I got if I have time, I try to get back my 5 the like like, share, and give RJ and whoever else might be on support as much as I can. So, and when you're trying to do that all in a particular time crunch like that, that can add a lot of anxiety and stress to things too.
Yeah. I know a little bit what you mean.
It sounds like a lot of work, and it does show though when I watch it, it's jam packed full of information.
Yeah,
I figure that with everything that's going on right now, particularly in the world of, well, I guess across the board when you look across entertainment as a whole, but particularly in the comics industry, and you have a lot of the agenda pushing. You have we hear about it when and I'm not the only one who covers it. Obviously, you have other commentators like Yellow Flash, Tug. Basically, there are a lot of people who are not happy with the current state of mainstream comics. We know that. We've seen that for the last few. Now, granted, I may have only been observing it for the last couple because I didn't get into it till 2 years ago when the whole Vic Mignogna situation
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you know, I got into and I figure, well, we got enough people talking about all the bad stuff. Somebody should be trying, somebody should be trying to put a positive spin.
Oh, I agree 100%. Yeah, there's shows and they do a really good job with the negative stuff, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming for me. I remember when I got Hulu, and I saw all these different shows on there that I'd never heard of, and it's like, well, why hasn't anybody told me about any of these shows? It's like there were so many good shows. I mean, shows that looked good. There was so many that I couldn't even check them all out, and it's like, these are all. They had a lot of shows from like the even.
And I
80s and
tend to I also tend to cover a wider range of topics. Too.
Yeah.
Comics, but I also cover anime, cartoons.
Yeah, there was a lot of anime on Hulu, and I'm like, well, why didn't anybody tell me about any of these shows? Why am I only hearing about things that they don't like? I mean, they had everything from like the old Sailor Moon show to I can't think. What is that? Stargate. They had the Stargate shows on Hulu, and it's like nobody really. And yet all these people, that was just Hulu, and then I have Amazon Prime. There's all sorts of things on there. I don't even know what to watch.
And all that, yeah.
Yeah.
But now, Grant, I'm not saying that I obviously won't give criticism when and where it's due. I mean, I'm sure if you guys have been on some of my streams, there have been times I've gone on some rants on certain situations. I don't know if you guys had heard, but I came up with a very interesting nickname for Daniela Pineda, the girl who was playing Faye. I don't know if you guys remember hearing the nickname I gave her.
No. And who'd she play?
She was the one who played Faye Valentine in the live-action Netflix.
Oh, okay.
She's the one who
Cowboy Bebop.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even check it out. I figured it would be bad, so I didn't check it out.
It apparently was, and it got canceled 3 weeks after it debuted. They didn't even go a full season, they canceled it.
I'm afraid that people are going to talk about it so much that they're just going to bring it back. Oh, look, everybody's talking about it now.
No, I think everybody stopped talking about it. Unfortunately, there's too many other things to talk about, like Hawkeye, there's the Spider-Man movie, the Matrix movie. It's just going to get left in the dust.
It's not a good time for me. I haven't watched any of those.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
There's just so much stuff to choose from.
One of the things I've been doing this week with some of my extra spare time that I've given myself is I've been catching up on some old classic Christmas animated specials, some of the old Rankin Bass stuff.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah. Last night, of course, one of the things I watched was Santa and the Three Bears as well. After I get done here, I'm going to probably try to watch the last two things I was going to try to watch. One was being Yogi's First Christmas, my all-time favorite.
Hey, let's go get a picnic basket in the snow.
Yeah. And then there's another one, Yogi's All-Star Christmas Caper, I think, is the other one that was. But yeah, as I said, I just really dropped in for a couple of minutes, say hi to you guys. Since
it's good to see you, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you did, Mike. Do you celebrate Christmas?
We kind of do, but it's not like we have a tree up. More than likely, well, I don't know if I'll be going because I don't know if my sister will want me. My younger sister will want me to go because she still thinks. Well, I think I pretty much got more or less the cold out of me. But my sister, if she doesn't think I have, she's not.
Oh, I see.
We're like, I guess we were planning on going to my older sister's.
Yeah.
For Christmas dinner. But
But with a cold, there are and family members. I mean, there are some families that are like that. But the reason I asked is because I just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas if I did not see you before Christmas, because it's almost Christmas and I'm a Christmas nut. So Merry Christmas.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
now are you?
I'm like 40. I'm 46, so it's not like we sit around the Christmas tree and exchange gifts or anything like that. But and I know that Christmas is obviously more than that. It's also the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, and I get that too.
But it
But
is
we
a
should
time to
be.
be
We
with
should.
family. It's a time to be with family and friends and just, just do some happy stuff. So, however you do it, I just hope your day is blessed and you enjoy it. That's all.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it will. Hopefully this cold will completely be out of me by then. That'd be the nice thing.
Yeah.
But I am doing a lot of things. Well, I wasn't going out all that much even before I got sick. So, it's not like I just go maybe once or twice to the store to grab stuff.
Something to eat or something to drink.
Right, exactly.
Or cold medicine.
Yeah, and I've gone through quite a bit of those too, and I've taken some NyQuil overnight. Even though, I just have a very mild cold. It's not like, obviously, you guys can probably barely tell. Maybe I do sound a little nasally, but other than that, can't really tell that.
Yeah, you can tell you have a little bit of a stuffed up nose, but that's about it.
Yeah, but I always
That's just Mike's country singing voice with the nasal. I'm just joking. Just joking. William Nelson's got kind of that kind of nasally kind of twang.
Well, I didn't know that his was considered nasally, but
Maybe not. I'm probably wrong.
Actually, what I've been watching a lot of lately is Law and Order SVU, and I just stopped recently to watch Titans third season, and there was something else I watched too.
Have you watched the Gamergate one?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch the one about the video games where they
yeah.
Oh, that is a classic. And not in a good way. It's just really, really silly.
Oh, for the SVU. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that episode. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody gets I don't know, some woman gets assaulted or something, and then one of the people on there, like one of the detectives said, "Oh, the whoever did it leveled up." Like as if that's how gamers level up, is by beating people up.
Well, they just love to do the puns and all that sort of stuff in those things.
They were just
do all the play on words. But yeah, I saw that one, and it was about a woman creating, a multi-world online thing.
Oh, she was beaten up, right?
Yeah, and she ended up getting out of it because of everything she went through. Pardon?
Are you talking about they were trying to create an MMORPG?
Yeah, well, yeah, she was creating an Amazonia or something like that. It was called, and these people, all these guy gamers were so against it. It's like that would never happen there might be some people that would be against it in real life, but they would never go and kidnap her and sexually assault her and all that. To try and get her to stop. Most people don't care about,
they don't care about anything that much.
They don't care that a woman's creating a video game. There's so many other video games.
I think the issue was with Zoe Quinn had made this video game, and there was called Depression Quest, and it wasn't really what one would typically think of as a video game. It was just this thing that it was kind of it was kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of thing.
Hold on a sec, Lorenzo. Hold on a second. Yeah. Timothy's in the chat, and he's saying he's in the back room.
Okay.
And he's been there for a while. Sorry, go on, Lorenzo.
Private chat. So the thing is that the problem was that she ended up getting some really good reviews.
Sorry about that.
And it turned out that the allegation was that maybe there was some conflict of interest, and that she had supposedly dated one of the reviewers. And I don't know if any of that turned out to be true. But there had been previous issues before then where of alleged corruption in gaming journalism, and indie
Yeah.
games and
Well, unfortunately, Zoe Quinn, as I understand it, it does have a bit of infamy about her.
Yeah.
Supposedly, she accused this guy of, I guess, assaulting her or something like that,
oh yeah,
and
yeah,
he ended up basically ending it.
yeah. That was awful. I don't know much
Yeah.
about it other than the guy's no longer with us, unfortunately. Yeah, so there were trolls who were like just like with anything, just like with the comic book scene, there were some trolls who went around saying some very
Nasty stuff.
vile
Yeah.
to like Zoe Quinn
I have to.
and Anita Serkis.
My internet's acting up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't want to downplay that part either.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we have too many people out there who only seem to focus on the negative, or they just try to stir up a lot of negativity. You know, and we know our fair share of those individuals too.
Yeah, there's people that have no lives, nothing better to do.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it's way too easy to poo-poo on stuff.
What would have been cool during Gamergate would have been if there had been more of a focus on, say, crowdfunding video games, like as an alternative to, I mean,
Yeah, well,
there are
crowdfunding was
Kickstarter and Indiegogo campaigns for video games.
the crowdfunding was just starting to come in then. I believe the only major site you had was Kickstarter. I think around then. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's been around. Kickstarter's been around for a
and
time,
the whole what you have to understand too with the whole thing, if you're talking about how they were using Gamergate as a plot point for an SVU episode, what you have to understand is that was just a plot point. They would not have been talking about like the crowdfunding or anything like that because SVU
no, I meant
special victims unit.
No, not for the. I didn't mean for the show, but I meant maybe Gamergate could have gone. I wish Gamergate had gone in more.
Lorenzo's talking in real life
with making
So guys,
in real life.
I have kind of opened up the chat for everybody, and that's awesome. You guys have had a great conversation. And I sit back and I'm listening to you all, and this is where I feel really like I could never do this. Like, you guys are so smart. Like, I listen to Mike and I listen to Lorenzo and Rick, and I just am like, I don't have that type of knowledge. Like, I don't have that knowledge. So I must come off as sounding pretty not interesting. So I just wanted to.
Really, no, it's just I happen to watch a bunch of YouTube videos.
Well, and you guys,
about the comics, about Comicsgate, and
this is true
about Gamergate. I don't even know a lot about
that much in this conversation. Like, I'm not even either. It's just Lorenzo might go back and forth.
Well, I know that's fine. That's totally fine. I was just like, I'm like, holy crap, these guys know so much. You guys changed your subject, like not subject, but you changed what you're talking about quickly enough so that I'm trying to Google what you're talking about. By the time I could even make a comment, you've already changed it. I'm like, I'm just going to take my mic off and just like let them go. So, that's all right. It's good. I'm learning. That's all right.
Diana, the thing is, and I'm sure Chris may be able to chime in on this as well. A lot of times with those of us who are on the spectrum, our minds are going at a very accelerated rate. So we're processing information.
That is so true.
Well, then again, that's a usually covered.
It's like it becomes more second nature. Even in fact, from my perspective, even by some experts, I'm actually considered somewhat atypical because usually with most people who are on the spectrum, it's usually only one or two subjects that they fixate on, that they have all that extensive knowledge. I'm one of those rare occasions where I actually have it's like a lot of people might say that they think that I believe I know everything. It's not that I know everything. I just know a little bit about a lot of things.
Exactly.
I'm the same way.
Hey, Chris, can you let Tim back in? Because I don't, for some reason, I'm not signed in, or I messed up our configurations when I tried to add
Chris
the video.
knows a
Thank
lot
you.
of different topics. Like he was
No,
Okay.
a musician. He did he worked with
Green-
wrestling. Right?
Yeah. And
Wrestling
there's the thing too. Most conversations go from one topic to another. I'd say fairly quickly. You discuss, 5 or 6 points between one, and somehow it transitions into another, and then it keeps transitioning into something. Sometimes not even about the original thing.
And sometimes you talk over people.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Sorry.
like what we all do here.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a 4-way stop. No one knows where to go first.
Yeah, except this is a 6-way stop.
Yeah. Sorry. That came out rude. I just I was like
that's fine.
Anyway, what the video game Depression Quest? What is it about, and how would one play it?
Well, it was supposedly about. It was supposedly kind of like a simulation game for what it's like to have depression. I think it had more to do with, from what I saw Sargon of Akkad play that game, and what I saw, it seemed like it was more like the symptoms of like an anxiety disorder to me than it was depression. But it was kind of like this. I think it was like almost like a choose your own adventure. I don't know if you ever read those choose your own adventure books.
Oh, you mean those really crappy games that are on the internet for free because they're crappy?
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of educational, but I think it was more about I think it was more of a simulation about anxiety from my own personal understanding than it would be like depression. I mean, it seemed like it did have. I don't know. I think it did. I think it was kind of interesting, but
who would want to play that? Like, what average?
It's average more educational than it would be like something I'd want to like actually purchase and and play for fun.
Are you still talking about Zoe's game?
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head.
Did you ever play that?
No.
I've seen it. I've seen like a trailer she did for it or something to it. I remember some guy in a rubber horse mask and stuff.
Oh, that was her other game that she was going to work on. It was with that was the one that she was going to Chuck. Was it Chuck Tingle?
Yeah, that was the name. Yeah.
He's the guy who was into all this called, very over the top
It was called Chuck Tingle.
No, the guy's name is. The guy goes by the name Chuck Tingle. I'm not sure if that's.
Oh, he should change his name then.
Yeah, and he writes some like really strange. I'll just say homosexual related erotic literature and leave it at that.
Gross.
Well, like in some of like involved dinosaurs, and it's really like I've just heard it's like book titles, and I'm not going to say them on air.
Even in the world of manga, they have some subgenres of homoerotic.
There's a lot of that in manga.
Known as yaoi and yuri. So
yeah. I mean, but they'll have manga about like fishing. Is what I mean. I don't know much about manga, but they have it about any genre.
Manga has quite a variety of topics.
Well, to be fair, the Japanese are kind of weird. That's kind of their thing, is to be weird. You can get fresh crab out of a vending machine in Japan.
But see, that's weird to us. Is it weird to them? I'm sure we're weird to them.
You have to remember,
by not having fresh crab.
As part of their culture, though, they do tend to eat more like seafood
out of a vending machine.
They tend to.
They also have hot coffees in cans out of vending machines there too.
Yeah, it seems to have a wide variety.
Quite popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, Japan is right in the middle of the ocean or sea or whatever there.
The Pacific
so
Ocean?
Seafood is as plentiful as like grass.
And as far as vending machines, I'm not sure the situation with that, but if it's like Tokyo, I don't. I think that there's a lot of people there, and I don't know. Maybe it's easier to set up. I mean, I know there's plenty of restaurants and stuff, but it's probably easier to set up a bunch of vending machines than to open a restaurant. But I
There's
could be wrong.
actually there's a vending machine restaurant in Japan.
Okay, so yeah, why vending machines are so popular there and not as popular here, I'm not sure, but
Do people to go to that restaurant to vent?
Uh-huh. Well, the arcades are alive and well in Japan.
I've learned about quite a bit of Japanese culture just from watching a lot of their slice of life animes. There's some interesting scenarios there I've seen. Like the way they have their bars set up, kind of. It's kind of interesting.
I was going to say that the arcade is quite well alive and well in Japan. That's kind of like their mecca for socializing.
Well, so is karaoke.
Oh yeah. I heard even in China, karaoke is a big deal. I could be wrong, but because I heard about China that there was an article that, and I don't know if it ended up panning out, but supposedly there was somebody who thought the Chinese Communist Party was going to more in a Confucianist direction, I don't know if any of you read the Analects of Confucius or are familiar with Confucius's sayings. There's a lot of jokes about Confucius, but he actually was a pretty wise dude. And
so Confucius wasn't really confused?
Yeah, I don't think so. A lot of it had to do with how to treat people in a way that he considered to be proper, even someone who's like a ruler, would have to, there'd be the part about public service. And what I had heard is that there were bosses who would take their employees to the karaoke bar and stuff like that, and this person was hoping that the Chinese Communist Party would move in that direction. I'm not saying it has. I don't know.
Lorenzo, Rick, let me interject something real quick here. Timothy, if you feel you have something you want to add to the conversation, don't be afraid to chime in. Yeah, I know we probably are all kind of going back and forth like that, but don't be afraid to.
Oh yeah, no, I already chimed in. It was just I was like,
that's what it's like when you get 6, 7 people.
So hello again. This is where Diana puts her 2 cents in.
Yeah. No, you can't.
So I work with kids, right? I'm sorry if my ideas come from my work, but when our kids were in a group setting and all our kids want to talk, they have to hold the talking beanbag or the talking ball or the talking whatever. And literally I would set my timer and they'd all get 3 to 5 minutes to tell me, because I work with children with autism, and many of my young little people are very talkative and want to always share a lot and love to hog the whole conversation. So maybe in 2022, just maybe, I could come up with a virtual "it's your turn to talk" thing. I don't know.
Yes,
yeah,
Diana.
But what if we don't have anything to say?
Then you can pass it to your neighbor.
Should we pass it back to the neighbor that was just talking so they can keep talking?
Nope.
What if there's also?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about everybody handing their balls around to each other. I just.
Only my husband would say that. Okay, for you it's going to be a
Hey,
table.
I'm just sorry. I didn't think of it.
She left herself wide open for that. I had to.
You guys are so bad. See, this is why I deal with children. You men, I'm telling you. But I would, Rick, to answer your question, knowing you guys in this particular panel right here, I would have very simple rules. You would know exactly who and when you could, you would not be open to interpretation, Rick. So can I pass it to the guy behind me or to the guy in front of me or to the guy to the right? Or how about the Brady Bunch? I'm looking at 6 squares. So the guy on top, does it go this way? Every night will be different. And I will tell people tonight you pass it to the person that comes after your first
Question.
letter, like M. So after Mike is talking, who on the panel tonight would go next?
Diana.
No, it would go to Timothy because
Yeah,
his
right.
name T comes after Mike. Mike's name begins with M.
But I'm next.
So if we have two people with the letter C, right? Let their name like Cross Comics and Christopher. So Christopher would go after. He would go first. Actually, in this chat, Chris would start first. Then it would go to Rick. Then it would go to me. You could flip the panels all you want, Chris. Stop it. And then after me, it would go to Lorenzo. Then it would go to Mike, and then it would go to Timothy. That would be this time around.
I got
Now,
an idea.
the next time around, it might be something different. Go
I
ahead.
have a totally good idea. Can you find a way to highlight squares, and you could go at like a clockwise or counterclockwise, like when it like it goes on like a clockwise rotation.
We probably could, or as the administrator, I can mute. I can like put you guys on mute. And
I have a
only, like,
question. I have a question.
What?
When you pass your balls around, can there be an opening theme song every time it goes to a new person, like a wrestling theme song, like a 15-second entrance?
This is why we don't go past 10 o'clock. It's 3 minutes to 10.
I'm totally passing out on you guys. by
Hello,
the
Mark
Okay.
Moody and Neff. Good.
Wasn't Chris supposed to go after,
Diana,
was supposed to go after Chris because he's Cross Comics, or would it be?
Hold on. Can I interject something here?
Yes.
No.
Mike. Yes.
Okay. Diane, what you're suggesting, if this was a case where we were doing a panel type discussion where we were discussing like a specific topic, that would be a good way to go. But this is more of a free form type scenario, as I understand it, which means
Yes.
it's just more up to us in this more free form situation to be able to better read when it might be time to interject, and like what I did, like, and I know this because I like how how you talked about how you have some kids who want to be the center of attention and want to get everything out.
Or sometimes we're just gonna have to force our way in to get a point in if we want to.
Or just
Sorry, Mike, I just
give
did it
other
for
people a
comical.
chance to speak. But yeah,
And Diana, those two people that you said hi to, they were just bots. If it's all right with you, I hid them on your channel.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can
yeah.
unhide them.
I'm not even. I'm trying to listen to.
that would. But my point being, that would be a good thing if, let's say, we were talking about like a specific topic or something like that, and having kind of the go around like that. But
Okay.
in a free form, trying to do something like that, it's probably not quite as
Well,
productive.
it's not as conducive, and it wouldn't allow the conversation to flow.
Right.
So, what would you recommend for people like let's say Tim was trying to say something a while back. He goes, "When do I, something? Can I get a turn to talk?" I didn't pick up on it right away
Because what happens
Well,
is
maybe what we can do as a group, like you notice what I did. I saw the conversation going on in the private chat, so I just kind of politely interrupted and said, "Hey, can I interject something here real quick?" Because I did see that like Rick and Lorenzo were going back and forth. Sometimes maybe as an administrator, what you might want to do once in a while, if you feel like, let's say, one or two people are like kind of taking up the conversation a little too much, maybe you could like just very politely interject. Can I say something here real quick?
right.
Or just see whether somebody else wants to say something.
Yeah, and just open the door to give other people a chance to speak.
That's a good point. So moving forward, the show itself, typically it's usually like at this point about a half hour at the end of the show where we just open the stream and you guys can just chat about whatever, kind of like what we're doing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it, like Mike was saying, I think it works really well. I just don't want anybody to feel like anyone's hogging the airtime. They want to get their point across. So I like I do Teams for work. Sometimes I have to do online meetings, and we have like little hands that you can raise up, and you see, oh, that person wants to say something. It's a visual cue. I wish that StreamYard had something like that. So like if Timothy wanted to say something, he could just click the button. We would all see it on our screen. Oh wait, Timothy wants to say something. That's what I was trying to do.
We could just go get a personal account for Zoom, a personal business account type deal, and pay them instead of StreamYard, right?
Yeah, I didn't know
It would be
that.
a little bit more complicated because we'd have to actually invite people.
Yeah.
Well, you could put it out publicly. I just don't think they'd like that. They're more secure. But you could actually literally do Zoom. I mean, we're paying $25 a month for this.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and we don't stream nearly enough.
No, we don't.
Well, I pay $25 a month as well, so but I do stream quite a bit.
But yeah, but Mike, you're on like every night.
We got it, and
so.
like sometimes we might do 2 shows a week, but usually we're 1 show a week. And we only do, I don't even like calling it a show. We like to stay in touch with people. We've had everybody from like relatives to,
I like
Australians
to call it a
here.
show. I'm sorry. It is Hero Shack Press Show. We're here to talk about business stuff and
Yeah, but I mean, like,
have our buddies come in and talk.
We're not very entertaining.
Well, I have to
Who says the show has to be?
I think I'm quite entertaining. Thank you very much, Christopher.
Until you start singing, I'm not entertained.
Hey, she is Demo Diana. She's
Oh my
entertaining.
God. Yeah, what about
She
my
hasn't
videos?
sung for you guys.
Listen, he's been working on a Demo Diana video for about a month now.
Yes.
And it has not materialized yet.
January's coming, baby.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're not entertained. Sometimes you're informed by shows, Chris.
So
Not me.
Yeah, I'm
If
not sure
I'm
what
getting
we're
informed-
informed by on this show, but
If I'm getting informed, it's like school, and I don't mind school, but I need to know the difference.
So whatever happened to that wall that Demo Diana
there are
was?
ways to be entertained and informed at the same time. I mean,
Very good point.
I do the This Day in Each History segment. That's I would hope that's both informative and entertaining. I find doing the research very entertaining.
But do you know what is informative and entertaining, Mike? It's Demo Diana videos. And but I don't know what happened to that wall. Did Demo Diana successfully?
We'll have to find the episode where she shows it off. But she actually remodeled that whole room. There's now a refrigerator. We'll do it. We should do a follow up, honey.
It's okay.
It's been totally remodeled.
That was kind of scary to watch because.
But Mike was trying to make a point that, like, for some people, that is not entertaining. For some people, like what he's doing is entertaining. It really is a matter of perspective. It's kind of like art. Some people might look at Demo Diana and say, she's so lame. Please, somebody shoot something at her. Obviously, Chris, you like it because it's making fun of me. And, and I'm kind of an airhead like that. So.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
What?
Listen to Lorenzo. He's so funny. Did you find it have you seen any, Lorenzo, of my little clips of Demo Diana?
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering what happened to that wall.
Well, Lorenzo, she hit a wall in dealing with it.
Yeah.
Well, you're very
I heard the place is remodeled now, so it sounds like
I do a lot of crazy stuff. Hey, and the unboxing that I did tonight, it was a little taste of Demo Diana. I used a certain implement to open my box, just to let you guys know that's how I roll. That was a little taste, just saying. So it's 10:05 now, guys, and I love you guys, and I really love hanging out with you, but I, for one, have to go watch a Christmas movie. Yes, I did say that out loud.
That's a good idea.
And I have to do some more Christmassy stuff.
That's good.
I'll actually be doing that pretty. Going and watching Christmas movie. Of course, what I recommend you guys, if you haven't yet, if you've never watched it, check out Yogi's First Christmas. It's a fun one.
Yeah, that
Yogi's
sounds fun.
First Christmas. All right.
I might have seen that as a little kid, but I don't remember seeing it.
Well, it came out.
Yeah, I might have seen that as a little kid
November
too.
26, 1980. That's when it first came out.
I might have seen it.
Even a club.
Would have been really young at the time, though.
Well, I was like 5 years old when it came out. So
Yeah, I don't know. Would I have
7.
even been that age? Let's see.
Hopefully,
Huh.
hopefully I didn't offend Lorenzo or anybody. I'm sorry.
About what?
Oh, about the whole talking thing. I was like, oh,
Oh,
damn.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So it was an open format night, anyways. We just really wanted to check in with everybody. I wanted to do the unboxing of my Creepster doll, or rather, Creepster plush. We wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank
Merry
you for
Christmas.
helping. Thank you for helping the Great Cyclopean 3 be a success for our Kickstarter. We have some new things coming up in 2022. A crossover with a couple of our friends. We're going to be working on that. Mike, I am definitely going to pop into one of your shows in 2022. I promise you. I know I keep saying it, but I have been a hot mess. I've been like going crazy. And,
Well, I
and
think
yet,
it's part of the reason too why I decided to, aside from needing the rest and stuff, I also knew a lot of people would be busy with a lot of Christmas stuff anyway.
right,
So I
exactly.
figured it was probably a good time to just take a break.
I think it's a great time. And Terry, I know you have thrown down the gauntlet to me, and I have got to get some sort of writing. I've got to get a couple of poems up so you know that I'm really serious about it. And I think that's it. But I'm getting ready to sign off. Christopher, I don't have power to close the screen, so you'll have to
Oh, I
do
see.
that.
There's somebody in the chat that I don't know. Did you notice that? Pooh Rock Makers.
Pooh Rock Makers Industrial. Yo, that dude
Chris knows
with
who
the
that
green ting like the one on the demo show. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yep, we like our green
Guys,
friend.
I
Mhm.
just like completely fell asleep on you all for like I don't
Did
know.
you
how
know?
long.
Oh my good, Christopher.
Chris,
Yeah,
you know who that Pooh Rockers is, right?
No.
yeah. Well, I've seen them in the chat before.
Yeah, they've been in the chat. A few
Oh wait, it's that bunch of young people that comes in and whatever. Okay, dude. All right. Well,
Yeah,
Merry
but it's a
Christmas to you.
regular.
Yep, that's right. The Pooh Rock Makers. Merry Christmas to you guys. And yeah, that guy with the green monster. That's not a green monster. It's which green monster? Because wait, Timothy's face is yellowish green. But I would look at
I ain't no
Lorenzo.
I think I mean Lorenz.
Lorenzo's a Slustaxian. He's not a monster, dude. He's like this really cool alien guy.
No, you're talking about the humans. The present company exclusive.
Oh, okay. They're just gonna start messing with us. So, anyways, Chris, are you awake? Earth to Christopher.
Yes.
Okay. So, can you say good night to everybody and wish them a Merry Christmas and close the stream?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Good night.
Mike, I
Merry
hope you
Christmas,
feel
man.
better. Thank
No
you, guys.
seconds tomorrow.
If I don't see you guys over the next couple of days, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you over the next.
Well, yeah, you too. I'm taking
Absolutely.
a break. I'm not doing my show tomorrow.
2 shows tomorrow night. Lorenzo's.
No. I'm not doing my show tomorrow. Because
You're not. Timothy, are you doing a show tomorrow? I mean, not Rick. Rick, are you doing a show?
Yes, I am doing a show. I will be on at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And
Okay.
No,
what
I
channel is
don't.
that?
I don't do a show. I am the show.
So that's over at Cross Comics. We should put that.
yes, that's over at Cross Comics. Yes, and I'm trying to hit 700 subs before the end of the year. I need 5 more.
Sounds painful.
Yeah.
So,
I need 5 more to hit 700.
Okay.
so
anybody
Rick,
can go.
All right. I
Subscribe.
bid you all good night. I'll see you guys later. I'm heading out.
all right,
Okay, later.
brother. Rick,
Yes.
if you use like a boat oar versus say like a golf club, you can hit more of them.
Yeah,
More of
you gotta hit all
what?
those subs.
I just found his channel. I posted it. So, people who are watching this later on.
Well, thank goodness, because I was looking for it, but it's.
I hope this is right. YouTube, C Cross Comics.
Yeah, that's
At
it.
any rate, I am
Oh,
out
yeah,
of here,
yeah.
guys. Merry Christmas, y'all. If I don't see you before
Merry
then,
Christmas.
it will
Merry
be here
Christmas. Good
Wednesday
night.
night.